Hi, Simon Keeling here, Friday the 29th of June. Thanks again for watching. As always, the site's kept free of charge by the adverts you see around the screen here. So the more you come back to the site, the more you visit the site, the more adverts we can present in front of you, and that's what generates revenue, which keeps the site going. So thanks again for watching, and thanks for coming back and visiting regularly. The charts at the top of the screen, you'll notice where it says weather charts. Click on there, and if you use our charts, again, that generates more advertising, which keeps the site free of charge. So got some good news actually today, because models are starting to back up my prediction, my ideas that the middle of July was going to improve, although perhaps not for very long. Now this is the 7 to 10 day mean of the 500 millibar flow. So this is the flow high in the atmosphere, but we use this level when we're out to medium and longer range because it gets rid of the slight perturbations that you see in the surface pressure charts, and it's good to give us an overview as to where the ridges and troughs are in the atmosphere. Now, this is the ECMWF. As I say, it's a 7 to 10 day mean. So this is from next Friday through to Monday the 9th of July. And notice how the ECMWF has this big ridge building out here in the Atlantic. Now, what this would do is block any movement of systems coming in from the States. And this flow here is just bringing up warm air, which builds the ridge even further. I've got to be honest and say I'd really like to see this warm air starting its life down here and building north in order to make this ridge more sustained, but for now we'll have to make do with what we've got. Compare that to GFS. Similar thing again, but actually I prefer the way the GFS is given the solution to this, where the ridge isn't quite so pronounced, but it's still there. But we do have this cold pool, this low height centre across the British Isles. Now, I think that probably is a little bit further eastwards by the time we end this period, but certainly this indicating this unsettled weather towards the end of next week and into next weekend. But eventually this stuff out to the west starting to build in, starting to give us more settled weather in the middle of the month. That's the plan. Whether it works out or not, we shall wait and see. Now, it's backed up, this idea of an improvement in the middle of the month, by the CFS. This is the maximum temperature profile for Birmingham for, well, going through to the 11th of August. You treat it at your peril, but it gives us a good idea. Maximum temperatures are shown by the red dots here, and you can see how from about the 10th, 11th, they increase quite a bit and steadily through the course of the month. So a hint there too from the CFS that we might be along the right lines. Now, this is a new one for you, new chart for you. I've just added this to the weather charts section. So again, go to the top of the page. If you click on weather charts and then come down the left hand side here, under GFS operational, you'll notice UK MSLP. That's the UK pressure chart, and this goes forward for 192 hours. So what's that, 8 days, 9 days? And it's the pressure chart and the rainfall chart as well for the British Isles, and this is the one I'm going to work from today because it shows quite nicely what's going to happen. Here we are as of 6 o'clock this morning with the area of low pressure centred off to the west of Scotland. Now, notice how during the course of today we get these showers across many parts of the country, some of them heavy at times, and you'll notice how by this evening most of them focused across Scotland, western parts of Wales and northwest England. Some really heavy torrential downfalls of rain across Scotland, less so further west, and I think for many eastern and southern counties it could be largely dry through the day, save just an odd shower. Isobars quite close together, so it will be staying quite breezy. Now, as we go into tonight and into Saturday morning, so we find the low pressure is drifting north of Scotland. We'll find some showers around during the course of Saturday morning, and I think there will be an area of showers, particularly here across southeastern England. Not particularly well picked up on the model, but I do think from the Isle of Wight running up to the Humber Estuary we could find an area of showers in the morning which will edge slowly eastwards. During the afternoon, most of the showers affecting western Scotland, western Ireland, where some of them will be heavy, merging into longer spells of rain. Some showers too for western parts of Wales, southwest England and northwest England. I think into the afternoon many of the showers will be fading away, although always these northern western areas will see them. Quite a breezy day. I think southwesterlies blowing at around 20 to 25 miles an hour for many of us. Best of the sunshine always across more eastern and southern parts of the country. Now, little ridge look here that's building in during the latter part of Saturday. That takes us through Saturday night, and although on Sunday we will find some showers again breaking out, it looks as if most of them will be confined towards more northern and eastern parts of the country. So as the ridge builds in, we should find the showers fading away, and for many I think Sunday could be a bright and sunny day. Don't get putting out the washing though just yet, because cloud is increasing out in the west late on Sunday as this front comes in, bringing more outbreaks of rain with it, so that through Sunday night into Monday morning, many western parts of the country are affected by that rain, and that rain gradually spreads its way eastward during the course of Monday itself. I think many eastern and southern areas of the country probably stay dry though, and into Tuesday I think we find another area of fronts moving into the west. They're going to be bringing some pretty heavy bursts of rain at times through these more western parts of the country, and you see how low pressure, this new area of low pressure, has moved into Ireland. Now this is the one that I was telling you about and have been for some time. It wasn't picked out in the charts, it was picked out in our long ranges. It looks as if this is going to be getting quite a firm hold over the weather. So now I'm going to switch over to the GFS ensemble model, which is better at handling things beyond about day 5. So if we bring up the ensemble model, and we're going to look at the rainfall from the ensemble model, and we're going to knock this forward now to the 3rd of July, which is where we were before. There we go. So here's the area of low pressure. Look on the ensemble, the outbreaks of rain coming eastwards. So more unsettled conditions coming through Tuesday and then into Wednesday itself as the high pressure takes control. Bit of a tricky one to decide how many showers and how much rain there will be. I do think there will be some pretty hefty showers around, but they look at the moment as if they won't be particularly very widespread. I think probably Wednesday looks to be the worst, and Wednesday and Thursday look to be the worst day of the showers, and you'll notice how that low kind of drifts away into the continent towards the end of the week. So still some showers around, most of them confined to central and eastern areas by the end of the week, western parts tending to be dry, but even here there could be a shower. Now into the weekend, that area of low pressure drifts off into the North Sea. It takes our trough with it, and we find pressure building in from the west. Here it comes, look, this area of high pressure. So that's taken us into this spell of finer weather that I was promising you from the middle part of the month. Now, I don't think it's going to be particularly warm, and I don't think that it will be completely dry, particularly for Scotland, Ireland, and perhaps northern parts of England. But towards the south, we should find lots of dry weather coming through as high pressure builds in. And I think this probably lasts for between 7 and 10 days before we start to find a breakdown taking place. I think across northern and western Scotland, we will find some outbreaks of rain at times, and they probably do continue throughout the course of the week, but I'm pretty hopeful that we hold on to the dry weather across southern Ireland, much of Wales, much of the southern half of England, and perhaps northeast England too, until at least around the 18th, 19th, 20th, somewhere around then, before a breakdown takes place again. So it looks as if there is some better weather on the way. I think we've got some dry weather to look forward to. So thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and as I reminded you, the sites get free of charge by the adverts you see, so do come back regularly. By showing you more adverts, that generates more revenue, which keeps the site free of charge. So thanks for watching again, and have a great weekend. Bye for now.